My name is David Wei Tranoi, and I study food business with Chinese studies here in UCD. We study the business of food and agriculture, so majoring in food business and minoring in Chinese studies. It would involve a lot of modules within kind of science and STEM, I guess early on, first and second year. The business aspect of it is kind of a lot of agricultural economics and business management, entrepreneurship. So it's actually very cool. You get like the perfect mixture of science and business and language as well, which gives you the year abroad experience. First year would have been very STEM based, so you have all your basic science modules. That would have included a lot of labs because you're basically studying the same things as the science students. So we'd be in a lot of the labs for chemistry, biology. And then second year would have changed a little bit more business. Would have been, I guess, a lot of projects within like business and group projects and stuff like that. And then we prepared for like Chinese language exams, and they're not very difficult. They're kind of beginner intermediate exams to see if we are qualified for scholarships that China offer. And the majority, I think all of us got some sort of scholarship, which was very nice. And then that would have prepared us then going to China. The third year would have been almost purely language. However, like some students, and including myself, did take up kind of half a semester of business. And then this year would be even more specialized in like food business. Within the food industry, there are just broad range of careers available, and you could tap into a lot of them, especially with the business side. But I think the most suitable or just sounds most fit for our course would be the likes of kind of the Board BIA international grad programs, which include being placed over in Asia. And then there'd be a broad bunch as well, like within business, like Enterprise Ireland. In general, I think there's a lot of multinationals you can work for, like Lidl or other food bodies like Glanbia, and there is a wide range. And I think it allows you to tap into the food industry, knowing that we study business as well. I'd recommend this course for anyone who really likes to dabble in a few different things. So whether that's you have a liking for science, there's plenty of science, and what's great about it, you kind of have the application side to business. But I think more and more people these days want to pick up another language, and they'd love to be fluent in another language for the sake of traveling or just meeting people. The course is made to start fresh from no level of Chinese, and it would bring you to a level that would be useful in the workplace or for traveling. I think for students who've never done Chinese before, they're flying. They did the year in China. They have a proficiency of Chinese that allows them to travel around China. I would say what's good about UCD is no matter what you study here, a lot of it is applicable in industry. In my opinion, it seems like kind of everyone who comes from UCD, they assimilate well into industry as well, or whether that they want to do research or whether they want to continue studying. Of course, there's those options. But I think for me, having done the bachelor's and wanting to go straight out into the workforce, I think UCD kind of gives you that rep and that training as well that really connects well with the industry.